everyone. So welcome to the first in a series of perfume collection slash declutter videos. I'm starting here because these are the fragrances that I keep like physically closest to me because I want to use them the most. They're either things that I am trying to use more often, or some of them are just favorites that I like to use, and others are new that I want to put into rotation. With that said, there's definitely some in here that I do not use that often, so I really need to declutter. I need to declutter my whole collection, and so I'm going to start with this box. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, about 30 full size, like one ounce, 30 ml or larger bottles, as well as some travel sizes and some decants. I'd like to declutter at least 2 full-size bottles from this box, and then if I could declutter any of the travel sizes and whatnot, that would be good too. But if I can't, or there's just not anything that I want to declutter, I am not that worried about 10 mil, 15 mil or less. So I'll just get started, show you what's here, and talk about whether or not I'm going to keep it. So some of them are still in their boxes. You can't really see through the box itself, but some of them are still in their boxes, mostly because I either like the box or I have been on the fence about them for a while. And one that I've been on the fence for a while is Givenchy's Ange de Mal Le Secret Elixir. I've had this for a long time. I mean, I think 3 years now. And it's definitely shown up in previous videos. It's probably shown up in previous decluttering videos, but if this is out of focus and total crap, I'll just refilm it. So I hope that it's not. But I really liked this fragrance at one time. But now I have been holding on to it more for nostalgic reasons. So this is why it keeps going in and out of declutter, because when the time comes to let go of it, I usually end up holding on to it. But I really need to be like, I need to be pretty cutthroat here, because I just have too many perfumes. I don't have enough space, and if I want to get any more perfume, I need to get rid of some that I have. So Ange de Mal Le Secret Elixir from Givenchy is going to go in the declutter pile. I have to I have to just move on from this. It's not my style anymore. It's too fruity, and I just don't like fruity florals anymore. So she's going in the for sure declutter pile. For sure. The next one in the box is Auto Portrait from Olfactive Studios. This one is not going anywhere. This particular scent is staying. That one I've already talked about being a favorite, so this one's going to stay. I have, oh, this was a total surprise to me. That's why these are in here, so that I can try to use them. So Comme des Garçons Incense Avignon. I hope that you can see. I got this one a while back, maybe back in September, October of 2023. I literally never used it since then, but I did show it in a video, so I'll link that here if I can figure out which one it is. I love this scent, so I'm definitely going to keep this. I may actually keep it out of the box, so I'm going to toss the box because it's just taking up room. It's not really anything special. Yeah, I'm gonna toss the box, but I'm gonna keep the fragrance. And then we have Tabac Rouge from Fade on Paris. Is that what they're called? Yeah, Fade in Paris. I love the box. I love the matte black with the glossy imprint, so that's why I keep it in the box. But this scent is such a good, warm tobacco scent. I think that despite being called Tabac Rouge, it actually doesn't have tobacco listed as a note. And there isn't really a prominent tobacco note here. If you take a sniff, you get mostly like warm spiciness. So yeah, if you're not a tobacco fan, you could definitely maybe give this a sniff without having to worry. But I'm definitely keeping this. I love it quite a lot. And then the last one in the box is Rose de Grace Perfume from Erin. So she is a cutie. She's just a little baby 30 ml bottle. And I really like this scent. I actually really like Erin's rose fragrances in general, but this is an eau de toilette, and it's a little bit less heavy than the original Rose de Grace. So I like it a little bit more because heavy rose tends to make me nauseous. I like a more watery rose. So I am keeping this one, and I am keeping it in the box because I don't want that little bottle to get banged up. All right. We have Arrakis from Tiziana Terenzi. Boy, this one, I love this scent, but I hate everything about the presentation. Like, the box is too beautiful. I can't throw it away. Like, it's gorgeous. I don't have it in the box, but I have, you know, the box somewhere else. I don't know if what you can see. The bottle is so heavy. Like, this cap is heavier than the actual fluid, but it's so pretty. And then the scent itself, it's like a rich animalic honey-ish, ambery-ish, tobacco-ish scent. This is what the cap looks like. I have actually given some serious thought to decluttering this simply because I do think several of these scents in my collection are kind of redundant, but at the same time, I really like it. So that's going to be like I'm thinking about it. Floating on top is Terre Mugler Angel Eau de Parfum. I'm keeping it, obviously. She stays. And then underneath her was Valentino Uomo Eau de Toilette, the original. This is another one that's kind of like in a hit or miss for me. I really like the fragrance, but this particular bottle has a really weird atomizer. It kind of shoots out in like a jet as opposed to a mist, and so for that reason I really don't like putting it on, so I don't reach for it very often. The scent itself is beautiful. I think it's, besides being a men's fragrance, it's a very versatile fall and winter scent. But the stupid sprayer, I don't know if I can, geez, I don't know if you could tell, it mists, but it's more of a like burst than a fine mist. I don't know, it's going into the I have to think about it pile as well. Another one that I have to think about, I actually heard Grand Ball from Christian Dior is being discontinued, so I will be keeping this for the time being. This is a sort of an ambery white floral. It's a little bit denser than some of like what is it? Jasmine Desange? Is that the other one that is jasmine white floral? That one's airier. This is denser, so I'm gonna keep this. I originally thought about decluttering it, but I am gonna keep this. This is the travel size, the smaller size of Black Citrus from Wilhelm Parfumery. This I'm keeping. It's pretty staple for me. It's a 20 ml. I think it's 20 ml, but I've put a fairly good size dent. There you go. You can really see there. I love to layer this. I wear it on its own, but I really prefer layering it. So that one I will be keeping. Another one I need to think about is Lavender Illusion from Viktor and Rolf. This is from their Magic collection. So it's Magic Lavender Illusion, and it is a sweet lavender fragrance. Another lavender scent that I have is Zara's Bergamot and Lavender. This is more like herbal, very clean and fresh. This is sweet, kind of fluffy lavender. If you're a person who isn't, you know, you don't really like hate lavender, but you don't love it either, this is a different sort of lavender. The presentation of it in this fragrance is pretty unique to my experience. It's like a lavender marshmallow type of scent. But I don't know if I need this in my collection because I really prefer a more astringent sort of herbal lavender like this one from Zara. So this one, I'm gonna put it in the think about, and then the Zara I'm keeping. Next, we have Mugler's Ambre Redoutable. I don't know how to pronounce that word. This is from Mugler. I know I did say in a previous video that I was going to keep all of my Mugler fragrances, but this is another one that is a bit redundant in my collection. It's refillable, so the cap was loose. This was the last one that they had, so it's to kind of beat up. I did buy it at the L'Oreal outlet. It's been discontinued, this line, and I really do like this fragrance, but I have a lot of amber fragrances, so once again, she's going in the thinking about it pile. Then we have Mancera's Tonka Cola. I am definitely keeping it. There's no question. I really love this fragrance. It does actually smell quite a bit like Tabac Rouge, but this cola note it has the cola note and Tabac Rouge does not. I don't know why that's wrapped up. I have a decant of Navitus Xenial. I don't care for this. I don't really remember why I thought that I would like this, but I don't really care for it. I'm not sure. I purchased it, of course, from one of the fragrance groups I'm in on Facebook, from a decanter. I don't know how much I paid for it. I don't even know who I bought it from. I'd have to look back through my my payments and stuff. But I will probably pass this on. I don't really like it. This is the Armani C lotion, and it's in here because I have also the Armani C Original Eau de Parfum. This was a gift from my husband. He really likes this fragrance, so I'm going to keep this one. I've had it for some time now, so the juice is quite dark, as you see, but I used up Mon Guerlain, which was the other one that he liked, and so I'm going to keep this one. The other one I have that's a gift from him is YSL's Black Opium, which I'll also be keeping. I do like Black Opium. I still prefer the Black Opium Neon, and I recently was able to try the Over Red, or is that, maybe that's not what it's called, the newest one with the cherry note, and I wasn't a huge fan of that. So Black Opium Neon is probably my favorite from the line, but I'll keep that one. That one's fine. Then I have Theodoros Kalatini's Mentor. This is my favorite from Theodoros Kalatini's. I haven't tried some of the more recent releases. I think since the chocolate one, since that one was released, the newest one since then, I have not gotten a chance to try. But this is my favorite from the ones that I have, the ones I've tried. So this I'll keep. And then we have Prada, the, I'm not sure what you call this line. What do you, the Infusions, is that what it is? This is Infusions d'Oeillet, which is the carnation, and it's sandalwood, Australian sandalwood, styrax, patchouli, and mandarin. This is a tester, but it's a very pretty carnation scent. It definitely has a vibe that is distinctly spicy carnation, so I'm gonna keep that. I love carnation. I love it a lot. I have got the last dregs of my Angelic Elixir from DECLUTTER. Actually, technically, this is almost empty. This is gonna be like an empty, so maybe I'll just count this as one of the decluttered ones. That gives me a little bit of buffer, maybe if I have a hard time choosing. Then I have Replica Coffee Break. This is another lavender forward fragrance. I really don't smell much. I really don't smell like any coffee in this whatsoever. I get a lot of lavender and some like kind of milky notes like tea and milk. I don't get really any coffee at all, but I definitely like to wear this as like a layering scent during the daytime or at night. So this one I'll keep. It's the only replica scent that I've ever been able to like really wrap my mind around. Like all of the small bottles slide to the front, so there's going to be a lot of like travel sizes and smaller bottles moving forward. These two from Chanel, from the Lizos, we have Peri Peri and Peri Luxembourg. Is that what? No, Peri Edinburgh. I'll keep both of these. No really explanation needed. I just like them. This is a decant I made from a tester bottle of Kilian's Liaisons Dangereuses. So, this Liaisons is kind of a strange fragrance. It's like a powdery floral, but it's also slightly fruity sweet. And I know I just said that sweet fruity florals weren't really my wheelhouse, but I think that there's something unique enough about this fragrance that it's, to me, when I smell this, I think about wearing it to like a summer lunch or brunch, outdoors. Like, I feel like this is gonna be, or will continue to be, a really nice fragrance to wear on warmer weather days. Maybe not like 100-degree weather days, but warmer weather days. So she'll stay. And then I've also got Spice Must Flow from Italie Blanche, and this one I'm keeping as well. This is just in here. This is in as part of my Remember to Wear More Often collection. Then I had When Winter White Citrus. This I was pulled out for the winter season. I'm gonna keep it, but I will definitely be moving it out of this area. I'll probably be putting it away for the warmer weather, because it's a little bit too heavy. I don't know how to describe how it, when it's really warm, it starts to feel like...
What I was trying to say with this is that in cold weather, the rich citrus that is very beautiful is extremely syrupy and dense in hot weather.
In the colder weather, I love this. I have my Bond number 9 Nuit de Noho. This is like Angel's older sibling. It smells just like Angel, but with like more patchouli. I don't know if that's a good thing to a lot of people. Definitely keeping... I've put a pretty good dent in this. So I would like to be able to hopefully finish this up maybe in 2024. So that's gonna stay. I do have the box for that one too. It's just in a different place. Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. This is the L'eau Privée. Eau pour la nuit. Yeah, L'eau Privée. So I wear it at night. I wear it to bed. That's literally... I wouldn't be able to even wear this out and about because it vanishes in like 10 seconds. But to wear at night, like it gets on my pillow and then I can smell it and it's very nice. I like it. I have 2 from Lush. I have Lush Lust, which I layer with this because this is too much. You cannot wear this. Like, I personally cannot wear this alone. It's too much. So I'll usually put like 1 spray like on my collar, but not my collarbone, like on my sternum or my stomach where the scent still comes up, but it's not right in my face. And then I'll just layer another scent over the top of it because otherwise, whew, girl, she stank. Ooh, she is heavy. It's a very potent indolic jasmine scent. And then we have Fresh As, which is a pine, clean kind of like pine. It definitely, I mean, it leans towards like household cleaner status, but during the winter it's really nice and fresh. And I do like to layer this with the winter white citrus. But these little bottles are so small, the 30 ml bottles. I always forget about them. So that's why they're in here, so that I was remembering them. Fresh As I'll put away now that, you know, winter's kind of ending. And then last but not least, we have Tom Ford's Bitter Peach, which I will definitely be keeping. So those were full-size bottles. Now the rest are decants or travel sizes, except for these 2, which are not really perfumes at all. These are Burnishing Glacé from Solstice Scents, and it's basically a body oil, like a dry oil. I have it in the scent Cameo and Old Havana. Old Havana is a tobacco scent. Cameo is a vanilla scent, and I just layer them with fragrances that I want a little more oomph in any of those areas. I have my decant of MDCI Pêche Cardinal. I'm definitely keeping that. I don't think I've even touched it since I first tried it because it's just so good. I want to savor it. I don't want to waste it. And then I have a decant that I made of Miss Dior's Rose Essence 2020 that came out in 2021. So it's just a little, this is a 10 ml bottle. It's just wide instead of long. But I put away the full bottle because I wanted to see how it would mature. And it does definitely smell, even in the decant, it does definitely smell a lot brighter and bolder than it did when I first got it. So this is, again, it's just for, I usually just put it on like either at nighttime. It smells quite similar to the rose like floral notes in Coco Mademoiselle. It's a rose water scent, so it's easy for layering. The last, oh no, I've got Herbis Parfums Vegas, which I just talked about in a previous video. I think I've already linked it. So this I'm going to keep for now because I'm still trying to figure out what it smells like. And I do like the smell. it smells like something I own. And then I also have Maudie Perfume's Cream Lemon Pie. Maudie Perfume's Cream Lemon Pie. I think I mentioned when I talked about this decant previously that it was a lot different than I was expecting. And yeah, it's definitely, there's like a barbershop-y kind of shaving cream. I feel so weird saying that. Like in the opening, there's like a shaving cream kind of vibe, but I don't hate it. And I like the dry down quite a bit. So I'm not going to get rid of it, but it is one that I don't reach for very often. And I should try to incorporate it more into my daily wear. I have a Scentbird. So we have one from Scentbird. How do you open these little guys? Aren't they magnetic? Yes. This is Dirty Hinoki. I did buy a 15 ml of this. So that's why this is in here to use up. Well, not use up, but to use, because I did buy a bigger bottle. But I won't get rid of that because I love that. And then I have the Hermescence Paprika Brazil. Is that what the name of it? Yeah. Paprika Brazil. And I haven't reached for this in so long. I don't really know. I don't really remember what it smells like. It's not bad. There's something kind of like a rhubarb or some sort of like something like a sharp fruity sort of scent. And then there's something like green. My nose is a little off. Like I've had some allergy issues, so my nose isn't perfect. I think I'm going to declutter this though, because I'm not in love with that. Obviously, I have never been in love with it if I haven't reached for it since time untold. I don't even know when I got it. From Kayali, I have the travel sizes of Eden Juicy Apple, Love Fest Burning Cherry, and Vanilla 28. All three of these I shall keep. I really actually like the Juicy Apple. The Burning Cherry smells quite a lot like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry to me. It's just a so-so. That's not my favorite of cherries. And then the Vanilla 28 is great for layering. I just don't really reach for it that often because I have some other layering scents that I use more. But I'm definitely keeping these three. And then I have two travel sizes from House of Matriarch. I don't know which one's which. This is Forbidden. This is a green, like absinthe forward scent. Yeah. It's a little bit like it's got like a dirty woody, like an absinthe, woody absinthe. How many times can I say woody absinthe? But that's what that is. And the other one must be Kephara, which is even more of a smoky, woody, yeah. Smoky, woody, incensey. Ooh, it's super, super good. So Kephara, both of those I'll keep. I don't wear them very often because House of Matriarch's scents are pretty strong. Like they last quite heavily for a long time. So you just like a little dabble, do ya? And now the box is empty. Oh, no, it's not. Here's my decant of Tonka Cola. I was looking for that everywhere. I like used up so much of it and then I lost it. Oh, she smells so good. Just spray a little of that on. Okay, now it truly is empty. And now let's look at these. The Mugler I am going to keep for sure. Valentino Uomo I'm going to declutter. Arakis I'm going to keep. And Lavender Illusion, I know I said that I was going to try to be cutthroat, but I think this is a pretty special fragrance. I like it a lot, so I'm going to keep it. So that was round 1 of my perfume collection / declutter. So I'm going to put these back. I'll fast forward it for you, and then I will see you in. So because there was some empty space, I grabbed a few more fragrances that I know I'm not going to declutter, but that I want to try to use more. So I have number 14, La Temperance from DNG, Dolce & Gabbana. And I have Boucheron's Carte de la Nuit. I think it's the Nuit one, the nighttime one. And then my decant of Acro's Bake I want to try to use more often. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Mwah.